Welcome to Cute Tips with Way, and today we're going to be talking about how to get through quarantine. Yay! Yeah. Uh, and I drove back 30 hours to you. Anyway, let's go. First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. For real. Yes. This is, I'm trying to wear glasses to look smart because we're talking about serious stuff. And okay, serious note, I've got a lot of questions. A lot of people have been asking me but I don't know what that was either. Yeah, a lot of you have been asking me questions about quarantine and what it's like and how I came from South Africa to Namibia and what the process was. So here's the video of it. I'm going to try summarize it as much as I possibly can. Also remembering the fact that I am not a medical professional. I am not a trained person in anything. I am a stand-up comedian, and we should not be taking advice from me. We should just be listening to my experience and then seeking help from real officials and real people that know what they're doing. If I've not made it very clear with any of my life choices for the last 24 years, don't do what I say, guys. Just don't. It's not a good idea. But if there's anyone I can help make feel less anxious or know what they want to do, let's go. So one of the weird questions that I've been receiving was I zoned out for 2 seconds. One of the weird questions I keep receiving is why did you decide to come home? Listen to that question. Why did you decide to come home? Home. Why did I decide to come home? Why did I decide to come home? Home. Home. If you still haven't understood that, then I'm what was I gonna do in a different country that I long story short, I've potentially lost all income for the next 6 months, real income. I can make money here and there, but nothing to cover rents and expenses and stuff like that. Also, your girl doesn't have medical aid, so if something happens to me in a different country, yeah, let's not find out. Yeah, man, and I missed Uncle Age, so I came. Uncle Cyril's doing a great job, but I wanna see what Uncle Age has for me. Yeah, so on that note, that's a weird question. I came home because my family, yeah, so I'm gonna try briefly walk you guys through the process of how to firstly, big shout out to the people from West Air, Fred and Ilana and the whole team and all the people involved with bringing Namibians home. They did an amazing job. And so for anyone still in South Africa who wants to come home, wants to fly home specifically, please contact the people from West Air. They'll be able to give you proper answers and proper things of how the procedure works. All I can basically, I'm just here to talk about my experience with it, so that it's not, I don't know, people have just asked me questions. Like I said, once again, yeah, we're also just YOLOing things here. Okay, so first process that happens is, so I contacted the people from West Air. Then you send through your documents, you fill out forms, and they handle all of that stuff, the permit stuff and the technicalities of it. So I'm not sure how that process works because I was not there, once again, because I'm not trusted with serious things like that. So all I had to do was make sure I stayed home and kept myself healthy, which is very hard. If like, I did not know how hard it was to just like kind of stay alive. I'm joking. But so yeah, I've been in lockdown. I've been since lockdown rules in SA. I was at home, literally only went out to get essentials, did the vibes, the sanitize, the mask vibes, all of that. So I was fairly confident about my health status. I mean, obviously no one knows. You don't know if you have it or not. It's like, do you not, it's that thing. But yeah, all you can do is just try and keep yourself safe. If you are planning on coming home, if you are planning on, what's the word of the repatriation, that word, that's what they call the flight, that's what they call this procedure of bringing Namibians home that are in other countries. Yeah, so on the day, I remember our flight was like at let's start from the day of flying from SA to NAP. This is how it worked. So our flight was like at was it 1 o'clock? Yes, it was at 1 o'clock because your girl had a BBC interview at 2 and she was mid-air and she couldn't do an interview. But yes, anyway, I still got to pre-record that, so that was kind of cool. That was also really cool. I didn't even get to like really fully take in how cool that was because I was like freaking out about all of these things. I say like a lot. I realize that now. I'm sorry. Yeah. Anyway, so at like 7 a.m. I left my house at 7 a.m. in Cape Town. So you can't just go to the airport by yourself, even though you're flying that day. Even though your flight is at 1 o'clock, you can't yourself just get in your car, get in your Uber, go there. Also, they get permits and stuff for you to go to the assembly point. So everyone went to like this assembly point and things like that. So we got there, and that's when they first check your documentation. Do you have the stuff you need to fly? Do you have your passport and stuff like that? Because also, number one thing is, this isn't traveling, guys. You're not traveling. You can't, they're not gonna let you beat the system. This isn't a fun time thing. This isn't a vacation. You're literally, they're trying to get people who want to come home. We have no idea how long this thing is gonna be, what it's gonna mean, all of that. So I think and this is where I applaud both governments, the South African and Namibian government. Everyone's just trying to get their people into the most comfortable position to live this out. So that's the question I asked myself. Where could I most comfortably, most sane, most safest for me? You need to ask yourself personally, what does this mean for you and your family? Obviously, you don't want to put your family and people at risk. And I am financially more stable here. I am safer here. My people are here. So that was my thing. I'm going to ride this out essentially and be home. But I'm going to be home for a while. Yeah, I haven't annoyed my parents in a long time. Anyway, I got sidetracked again. Yeah, so you fill out the forms. You meet at the embassy place. You fill out the forms. They check if all your documentation is there. From there, you get on a bus. Now, this is the only bus that goes into the airport. So when you even get to the airport, before, they don't even let this like cones. You can't even get into the parking of the airport. Once there, and so this, if I could explain it, the bus or flight that's going anyway, those are the only people in the airport. So I remember there was a flight coming from Windhoek to Cape Town, and we literally could not get off the bus until their whole thing was done, and until they were done and back on their bus and out of the airport completely, that's only when they took out our bags and had like a dog sniff, because yeah, because I don't know, personally it's not my vibe, but if you like smuggle drugs and stuff, I would say this is not a good time to be doing that. They are still very much checking that, so if I was you, I just lay low on the illegal stuff. It's just me, that's just my vibe. Yeah, so they check your bags. After that, you get off the bus, you take your bag. Now, before you can go into the airport, there's dude with a gun. No, it's not a gun. It's like a machine contraption to check your temperature. So then they check. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. You can go. Boom, boom. You are not going. So I think it's 37 degrees. If your temperature is above 37 degrees, you are not flying, because that's how it goes. And then after that, it's pretty much the normal flight procedure, like passport, baggage, blah 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 blah. Get on plane. There's one thing, and there's like no one else in the airport. It's just you and this flight of your people. Obviously, throughout this whole process, from the moment I left my house till now, social distancing is a thing. You're not allowed to come in contact with anyone, like at all. No touching anyone. And everything keeps getting sanitized. Everyone's wearing masks. Everything keeps getting wiped down. Sorry, getting a little emotional. I'm joking. I need to burp. Is for you to maybe, because I'm not sure about the other facilities and stuff like this, but it is NAM, so you guys know the Wi-Fi switch anyway. Yeah, so just maybe pack some good reading content, like get some things that will enhance your brain. So like I got these, for the great reading material, what I mean. So yeah, and then I guess like personally I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm definitely way better than I was in Cape Town. That's not, I actually had amazing housemates. That's not a nag on them. Every day we go to the nurse. There's like a little nurse station thing. When you leave your room, obviously you sanitize, you wear your masks, you social distance. You're not allowed to interact with anyone still. When you go to the nurse, she checks your vitals, your blood pressure, your temperature. What's the thing on the thumb? She puts a thing on your thumb and she puts a thing on your arm. You get checked. Yeah, so that gets monitored. If your things are a bit hectic, they call you back or whatever. Like it's done quite well. Sorry, there's something in my eye now. What the fuck? It's so unprofessional. Ugh. Where was I? Yeah, so then you fly normally. Once you get to our side, to the Namibian border, to Sigakataku, that's when, like, we don't even step into properly the airport. Like, they check your scans, scan your temperature and stuff like that again. Fill out a few more forms. Obviously forms asking me stuff like, have you been in infected areas? You've been with less than 100 people, like mass wise, not body count wise, but like, which is also very worrisome. But actually we don't body shame, we don't do that in 2020. Either way, they ask you questions, and then they keep your passports so that you don't run away. Because that's a thing. Because remember, like here, we're at the facility, you're not a prisoner, so you could escape, but you shouldn't, because that's not a good thing to do. So they keep your passport, obviously, to keep track of who's where and stuff like that. And after the 14 days, when we get to go home, they'll give you back your passport. yeah. So then we get on a bus there at the airport, and you're brought straight to your quarantine facility. I don't really want to say where I am, but most of you can probably also guess it and stuff like that. It's just like, that's not important where we're being kept. I don't, because all the facilities, what I've been told and stuff, all the facilities are like great quality places. It's not like dingy places or stuff like that. So I don't want to dive too deeply in that, because that loses focus of the thing. You're not but so regards to the facility, which I think everyone is asking, number one question: how's that food? How's that food? The food's dope. Because if you guys have seen what I cook, then I'm also the wrong person to ask, because any food that's not 2-minute noodles or air is like a step up from what your girl was putting into her body. Like, they got us, like, today's dessert was kind of cute. So yeah, this is how the food comes. It comes like wrapped, and then put it outside of your door. So yeah, and then 3 meals a day, fire things. With regards to, yeah, and why am I pausing so much? Anyway, I would show you guys my room and stuff, but like one of the greatest football players in the history of the world, I'm Messi. So, but I think I'll show you guys. This is my view outside. I can sit outside there. This is my room. You're wondering why I didn't make my bed properly, because I'm not a person who makes beds, bruh. I don't know how to do that. Nice view over there. Everyone, oops, don't look at my mess. There's like a little, everyone has their own bathroom, so that's pretty chill. I have a lot of stuff. Bedside has all my essentials, all the money I own, including gold chocolate coins, my hand sanitizer. These are period pain thingies. So yeah, because girls get periods. And then this is the worst thing that they have here. I'm gonna show you guys. It's a mirror that lies to you. Look at this mirror. It just lies, guys. But I believe the lies. This mirror makes you look so skinny, guys. It's not even. Yeah, man. I'm also wearing like this duke thing here because I took a hair dryer and I did the thing with my hair, and it was like, so I looked like Karen, and now I'm just trying to calm it down. So we'll see what it looks like doing that. And also, some people were asking me, even yesterday, like, why are you wearing makeup? You're in quarantine. Why are you wearing makeup? You're in the bush. Listen, guys, never. They can see you fall. They can see you slip. But never let them catch you. Never let them catch you slipping. Never let them catch you. Never will they catch me. Yeah, so like I was saying, I'm okay. Shout out to everyone that's been messaging me and texting me and stuff like that. Sorry, I haven't been very responsive, because it's also like a weird question. So people are like, how are you? How's quarantine? How's stuff like that? I don't really have the full answers on that. I think I'm okay, and I'm okay with being okay. Like, not great, not bad, just okay. Trying to focus on things that make me feel good. Yeah, I'm literally just taking it day by day. Also not trying to put too much pressure on myself. The mental vibe I get here from everyone else, everyone seems a little chilled as well. Everyone seems okay. Everyone seems generally, everyone just wants to go home. I think that's it. Everyone just want to go home to our families, bruh. Yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. I was gonna end that on a really fucking sad note. the facilities and stuff here. So like, if you still want to, because I sit in the sun, if you want to work out or whatever, you can take a hike. Get a hike, bro. Yeah, you can do that. So what I recommend, if you're planning on coming, do it as soon as possible. So like, my biggest regret with all of this is not just leaving once this all started. Like, and 14 days seems long, but it's really not. It's like day 5 now, and it feels like we came yesterday. You get what I mean? And yeah, the days go by quite fast. It's 14 days. Like, just take the 14 days. And yeah, that's my advice. But remember what I said in the beginning. Not take my advice. I want to end this better, but you know what? Yeah, this is how we end it. You guys can stop watching now. It's over. It's done, guys. Do you want like a super conclusion? Actually, the hot guy jogging. Flap. Yeah. People are asking me like, yeah, when you're done with quarantine, way. All my friends in Windhoek, they're like, yeah, let's link, guys. When I leave this quarantine facility in 10 days, I'm getting into a car that's taking me straight to my father's house, where I will not pay rent, where I will live for free, where I will eat their food, where I will use their snack witch machine, where I will do all the things I could not do when I was living on my own because I wanted to be independent. And I will watch DSTV. And the only time I'm going to leave my father's house is to move into my husband's house, where I will also live rent free and eat for free. I don't know how this is going to happen yet, but we trust and believe, and it will sort itself out. And that's that. I'm not going anywhere. Wear it.